That is saying.
Yo.
I don't mean that.
Yes, you have Papa.
I saw you hear me. Is it
Boss, that is saying.
Oh, Jamie, my name
the whole Ghana, not more director of communication. Mini and Pacho, that's right. Mishra, what's it? Senior, be fine. The speaker.
Onua FM.
Not more to say.
Not more dear Boko. You might know Koso. The speaker. On him Zinanzin, yeah. A band city and a Jumaba. So Toby Money on. And ye dear Juma. Yeah, meetings, and yeah, engagements. Yeah, committee meetings. Yeah, for me, sectorial task forces now. They say, yeah, prevent disaster from happening.
Okay.
Now, Zanzona. Your boy homebody as you be preventing us a pie horn so now to run Jimbisia a recovery process no so and your ma ye DCC of Quamina see the web recovery process no so then a ever ho.
Okay.
Your boy homebody say you be man not more afternoon to my afra.
Recovery is any bit.
Recovery is any be and say and your ma sabi omo disaster betimi a displace your mono
95.1
yeah the ma omo no mo dia kura mo ho be na kakra and say bi omo sa so dia gina omo nan so no ya nyoma ya pa ya den ya pa gu ho e bi ti say aduane yankromfo no bedi e bi say bebi a saafo no beda ni ya omo beda so mattresses na de nyina ya de a sabi ankrankran NGOs any aban ankasa atoto no nsase ahwema ya anya sa nnuma nyina e de den Ediagu your stores are sabi say nay see as well we are ready to help people recover from whatever has happened.
Very well.
And the Mr. Speaker, near me different atmosphere bano. Papa.
What it means is that I feel what regime what turn to be here.
We are ready.
On number na medical.
Oh, frame me.
Michelle, but as I said, no, best right. Thank you for coming. You are a very prominent young guy. You rise so fast. Marima Justice Adomako, Onua, private legal practitioner, lawyer, Margie.
Mejoso.
Na Mpomoe.
Nyamiadum. Yahuye now say.
Eradiadum. The bar must prosper. Oh.
We are already prospering.
You are already prospering. About Papa Bana.
Well, it depends.
It depends on what?
Where the person is coming from.
And say it to me beside a question.
If you are part of them, then about Papa.
May I question me beside you?
Yeah.
Ma make an emphatic statement, didn't it?
Media
Okay. Well, better say. But by just you didn't come on, and baby, you didn't come on a free air ban or the IMF staff level agreement by and commodity plus the projections are Omoankasa Edema Ghana. It looks as if said the future looks good for us. I'm try you in some time past, you know. And Kwankosi 2028. Said Niema Echo to say with all things being equal, said the economist in the Bekano, then what it means is that at least Ghana will have some level of respite. Mamin Tio, could you? Mamin Shasia was so Mamin Tio Kakransa na yaba the Yebede Hong Communist.
Mr. Speaker, Mamin Fanchas from Kwema,
voice and society.
Emunya Druye.
I mean, do it.
My friend just from Grandma when they were tearful, and Yana was wasi, Nima Power boy, the Abuagana. The speaker all the way from Accra from to Kesben. They say media general would be what boy Juma Buagana, Papa. What boy Juma Buagana, and I'm also an Ebino said, and Yahusro. Yamin Shramoni Munuma Pamo, yeah, the Abuagana, and on Nanchane, yeah. Ankra ya bi no kra ya nsaba ba de wi amusi vurugina mu manka no nyame nhira mo Mr. Speaker
as a position there no some omo ama bi aba na nka mi guso tiam
Mr. Speaker sa position de obi ase wono odi ama mi o
that
Mr. Speaker propose about
na say that dey omo treat you na nya fine so
Mr. Speaker propose about Mr. Speaker nyame
asinti adwuma na nhye o man na ni monya
nyame nhira no mi ma pawo ye de we bia me so mi di achi me follow pa kakra na Mr. Speaker
yes
it was not long ago na metaba wo show so na ye ba bia na sɛbe awerɛhoa na ɛwɔ kurom a yɛde ba yɛba hu yɛ kora nyɛ obiara na bɛkyerɛw sɛ ne obiara ho yɛ na ɛwɔ kurom ha yɛkye no na dadeɛ hankran ɛgu nipa kom na sɛbe ɔman mu ayɛ dendendendendendendendenden Mr. Speaker ɛne nti Ghanafoɔ nso anyɛ den anyɛ mu saa mmerɛ no duru a sɛbe Ghanafoɔ bɛyɛ judgment no ɔmoto aba ɛde sesa aban ɛnam advocacies na adeadeɛ ebinom kasa na adeadeɛ nti yɛato aba yɛ den asesa aban na Mr. Speaker yɛasesa aban no papa na yɛde aban amambu na hyɛ ne nsa no wɔyɛ obi a sɛbe Mr. Speaker wabu man yi pɛn na mɛba wo show so nyinaa na asɛm a metaka no mpere bebree ne sɛ adeɛ nti a mɛme susu sɛ yɛnto aba ɛmfa ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 10 ɛne sɛ wɔyɛ obi a wa drive car na pɛ na ɔwɔ experience the time bia na me sisi so make experience experience so even why you mistakes pɛ I think say wasua he has learned from those mistakes as a bebe boa amana tumi abumani ye and at that particular time na sabi amunana Ghana fo akotom ana say oman na kotom no ye hia someone at that level to sort out those problems me make it a case no so many times na no kra de enim se besi ni se ne o mu gide Mr. Speaker to an extent se o kan na mu nsem trofo kra mutimi ka se o aban bia na mada ama ne ma bon kofom aban bia na ma ema fu obo ma fom aban bia na mama ayi se ne $1 ensa na baby ya dri de e bia sa aban bi ba ya de kra bia be stabilize no we all said that to an extent even na ya kasa de ma ndc kra na ehu aboye ka se o ye ba ye be stabilize ya kra we talking about stabilization we ye nka da se e be bafo
as you say from
Yenkada. Even when you try to make a case, say they should vote for NDC, the people go and they must have him. I remember the quiet some door to door was okay. When we're doing campaign. Papa Germany tell say, oh boy, there is no way she buana mafom. Dollar na unhui, sura ne beko. At that time, dollar na me around 16, 17. Was it dollar? I move by 9, I'm 25. Not only that. Obi ana okasama ba omia den times then is miracle abwaje okay say time now dollar na uru akọ 17 no sanka ya na e wo so anka na that time na e beto no 25 Mr. Speaker na nipa ni mu gidie but not some of us believed say papa na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Mr. Speaker ni e wo bibi wa akoma mo say the man will deliver inti mo man fa ma no. Not only that, me ade ba kwa meza hu ye ne say. Na financial decisions na ana economic decisions na MPP taking nyina no. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ana Honorable Dr. Atoforsen Ekasa counter ayi advice ana argument no mo ye no. Na it make sense a lot. It make sense a lot. At that time ana sabe Nana Akufo-Addo buy was in Anisu adi hunu so. Enti ope ministers be bre no mfa mbuma he no. Choma chere no ye nya ministers dodo sa na de ye de abuma. Ende be ma ye be hwirin sika bebre se ba na sa ministry ndwuma dia. Ye be hwirin sika bebre. Mr. How can argument no?
Yeah.
What ye be hwirin sika bebre? Ministries no bi kura e be do mo nka so mo second nkroma gubi. Ebedu omo second omagu zongo ministry omagu no how akum se dia no odi face minister for special debe enzo omagu no
special initiative
ministries ni bebre ho you can pinpoint omagugu bebre omankasa omagugu at that time na that is it at that time na president Atoforsen they were making arguments say amambo no size of government no so too much eno kwose aban no enti mayente so they were telling the government say cut down the size of government. Sigana obenya wo ho no fa hye enwoma nkan mu neboa. Eno kra beboa ma bosia na ogwakwaje no. Esobeti because Mr. Speaker do memi no na yakwaje bosia yemfa anye hwio.
Na ne enden.
Yeji bosia na ye dia twa yanum. Yeji bosia na ye dia payment. Yeji bosia na ye dia twa ka ye de wo ministries. Yeji bosia na ye dia twa salaries. That's what we're doing. and obi so hu na ya da se Ghana beba na ya sabi ya nya nko bond market, but still we are living.
Onua FM 95.1.
Obi so hu na ya da, but we are living in the reality today, Mr. Speaker. Aba abeto ya wa ha. Many who can say when Russia Ukraine won ya yo.
O say egusu
ekoso. Mr. Speaker. Egusu ekoso.
But impact no nya nsanyam.
Angalisi. Angalisi so you better be that excuse.
To ba say impact no nya mo na mo feel. Russia Ukraine war dey say
Angalisi you better be that excuse.
2 to 3 years in nya mo na mo feel the impact.
So there is a lot still ongoing. But still abayin ebon homebody. And at least any day abayin to be 100% correct, Mr. Speaker. They be nipa maete, and it is true. Say abayin to be bibia all sectors toti manu nko saa eye dan we ya di obebia ba bi so nyoma be touch man na manfo atiem na o ma puti government on it toes na esiesie na etenetene na ekọ enti na opposition so o so mekasa CSO so o so mekasa neutral so no o so mo ko radio so kasa journalist be kasa na etenetene I was your mokasa and I listen to ABF say no kan ye was say entiatemu na eba no ida on galam say the economy was eba and then the bema aban na yeden ebe hwa tutu na nyoma yiye na say jai say aban na enjoy good will and economy no koye nti ye nko so mo na ba so sa nko sa akra. It is me, I don't even subscribe to that enye
now we see for mama
Mr. Speaker and me ni ukasai and the one who be adola ewo Mr. Speaker
yeah
and the one be adola ewo ebi no say paper uko abochi okra masa abochi okra de na ye 12 cedi and above no kra eye Mr. Speaker
for 9 months
yeah, it is okay.
Onua FM 95.1.
And then I just
sustainable, mo be sustain it
oh, you have to sustain it for 9 months now. Just to me sustaining trust. Mr. Speaker, there was a time in this country at Timi media dance here. You go into a shop to buy a particular commodity around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Obekwa ba 6 o'clock na no bona paja by 20%. It happened in this country.
And within the same day.
The same day. I didn't change so.
When did my experience be?
When we were having a hyperinflation of 54%.
My experience.
That was what was happening. You didn't experience it. My encounter those things several times.
And I believe that's a Harry said. I don't need a shops bear.
Oh,
product ben na okoto ya woto ade ni 2 p.m. area.
Mrs. 6 o'clock. Na de no work so by 20%.
I don't know your info.
Oh, yeah. Anwa it was happening.
Oh, come on, and where
you fried to yi.
And fried
Kufo gallon kesi no. You buy it in the afternoon in the evening na price na akoso. Not only that, me say omo mo ya aduane be testify. Mr. Speaker, it was not only that, there are other commodities see. But today we are having a single digit inflation. Sabi abwa stabilizes nyina. Inflation no pan say no man about form. That is the mistake some people are doing. Mistakes don't grow for you no.
No, but say the rate at which and then it slow down. And no. As I say, impact because no say
that is projection. Multimedia projection. And no, Mr. Speaker. And one about man for being saying, I was say, Anya Bas 9.something% na kapio tabwa from you to 1 person. Na ka we bua tia kwa na ka David doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So people will say it is in the papers, but it's not on grounds. But the rate at which and your man econo a single digit is around 9.something%. And it's okay.
9.
This is 9.4. This is what we subscribed for. When Tina Ghana Friday, Asala Yakotwa Boom Boom His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and he's delivering.
Okay.
And I think there was a one about so with that. There was a China team so near the Buma. I try to
say, I don't know try what you want to say. Galam say no muntu asia. But I kind messages in the Binamemra Justice at Domacos. So I mean kind kweku mensa ediaba or say if gold board is the reason the economy is a bit good, then we should stop complaining about Galamsey because they don't get the code from the Anglo code. It's from the Galamsey. Thank you for your message. You know, Kwekumensa, better say, Mike here. Asoma Ediaba say good morning, speaker. Good morning to you. Charles Donko say good morning, speaker. Good morning to you too. But that's Solomon. Jagba Ediaba. Okay, others say good morning, speaker. Good morning to you. Janet Tammy say good morning, Mr. Speaker, and your team. You and Captain Smart's Fire is always the best. Your combination is tight. Thank you for a message. You know, Ochre upon Ediaba or say. Everywhere you go, I will follow you, Captain Smart and Mr. Speaker. God bless you. George Obri said, good morning, Speaker. Good morning to you, George. Mickey Darling, Mickey Darling boy said, I like your songs this morning. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you as well for choosing us. And pay Capito Wogos. So was it watching you live on TV, on Facebook? Best regards to you, and as well, Dr. Bawumia, the best and the next president of Ghana. Odia Ode Abba. No. Mame Emra Justice Adoma Kosona Mintieno. Justice Mame Emra Soda Mintio.
On the economy.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, me chow.
Oh, before I bet you know, now Mark are you late in the papa? What did I say? Mark will see.
Yes, I'm Sanka.
But let me follow my power. Interviews in Jandam interviews in
Jandam interviews in the day.
Oh, Abraham and some back. I want a Captain Smart man positive response. Very beautiful response. Sometimes they should credit us with some knowledge. Be said, Timamufono Muti and one. Imagine that for more.
Economics market was good morning. That's saying.
Speaker, elastic man who
last week, Miss Mel. As Wabeka. The call baby quiet, dear.
Speaker, near. I will think about welfare.
Thank you.
Welfare. And a pair only about meaning baby a movie. How more go
you did mini power, but on me crying. Me time when I could do so once. And I'm bill. I'm justice so that mean to justice my mean to remember Mark Sons.
Mr. Speaker,
yes.
Say me can match out. No match out with you for you now. Any other for any brow mutie. Edru emre say na I say obi nya kwanya say obekasa ama omanfo no biti bia no odi no kre ma wono ane ho na osanso di no kre adema omom etie no ebisa anya hwe kra no yenyina your conscience I guide. First of all, yehwe amamu e so the last 8 years for the previous government edru maybe no Ghana for nyina yemfa ne say nipa dodo no about 56% yenyina decide say the direction of the governance no
na enkoye
na epoto enti e was say yes some ena yesesam mu na yewura mahama yeden e bae yebebo na aba so say omo bae no bosomi nkron ni yewo bosomi dum enyanko na wie enti untimi fe no nka enti bosomi nkron a omo twai e wa ni say omo ya ade enema bibre ho aban we ya eye positive na so say do Oliver Twist kan ya no we always ask for more.
Onua
Mr. Speaker, Yusuf Fumbe.
Ozay
Yusuf Fumbe. Is it an iPhone or a Samsung?
Oh, iPhone.
Okay,
me use
that is fine. Obi a oye
it any iPhone 5
no problem. For about 5 years the production of iPhones, AB free iPhone 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to this 17, they have maintained the same price for this number of years from iPhone 12. In this Obikoto iPhone 17 Pro Max a year 256 gigabyte space on the same £1,200 and dollars said the memory media 2 years ago. In Tiambusa who say then some economies are able to maintain relatively the same price for this different commodities, even a year better. Now so maintaining the same price for a considerable number of years. But sa phone at the point make I say Mrs. Ghana Sikano now me turning 18,000 at the time.
Okay. Hey, scale or justice?
No, me purchase it.
Lawyer need.
I bet me a crab as I would do be touch him. Aha, at that time no now was the CD to
18,000
the CD to the CD to the phone. Oh, Nana send the 17 Pro Max will be so pay 17 Pro Max 256 at and then I'm 22,000.
22,000.
Yes. Aha, and the young was other now Obrunino Kuta £1,002. Eto the same thing. 9 years I moving from 18,000 to 22,000. And say yes, you did no crime. Why you be say near my cost ro said you can say inflation say near my bob bafom another say inflation is what say a be do single digit say and near cost ro now so your best abane born home modern
exchange rate into by now what price no so beba from right
but still and I make I say abane born home modern now so omo a omo di dwa no and any truthful to themselves. Ebi and faso boom ni ade nti e say eduru mre bi anka e so omote so ma omanfo no ho han omo na omutumi ehu say impact na ade na aban na ye no e so impact no anka omanfo no be feel no yentimi feel ni sa eda no me ye mfato wa abra me ba osho yi so say carbo say carbo akosro e wo mu say dollar no e ko from ama cedi ni rise ba mi okoto ka ni go gusu boy enti no this is about time I will say all stakeholders must come together. Aban no any adwadifo enyina nhia na yendi no krema yen ho say yenyina na yete oman mu the auto wade mu no ka hu so obi nso be ye den ebe to be dem
price regulation for be 1 year near the affair.
We are living in a free market economy. Nti basa na eno so e ha adwen and nti na me call on the conscience
certain basic commodities a bank can determine the price. It doesn't matter.
And nti na me so me call on the conscience of the people.
What it means is that a buying taxes on also J or port, or better so.
And also, you know, credit.
So, I mean, clearly, food, normal basic foodstuffs, rice, oil, toothpaste.
Mr. Speaker, I said, would you to me say, buy and the taxes need be or away importer where you fuel. And considerably, import duties I be now 2022 and 2024 as compared to now, no, a better form. Chadena, I dread the phone of my young feelings, sir. Eniema no ya brabom enti ye besre muma yenu no krema ho so manfo if say yen ya wase ho no yen na rise de kogu man enti say yenya adwen papa wase ho ye duru soro ho a
ye ni adwen papa
ye ni adwen papa
mark bremuma me na me ntie we
speaker ma me ntie me
na kwa de na mfiri say wo ma
da be me papa me ko fa ba bi na traffic kakra wo krum ana man yes am say
o ta fa ba bi na nse
ti say the last ko fa ba bi ye friend saying tashi to lashibi kwan no e be sraban ne waso mo ye bia no momodia we appreciate whatever they are doing omo no mo nyaman afi me nso me kwan come to 25 kwan traffic ne be take omo na wo mo nyaman beginning na ka me ya ts nchen when it comes to interview na ye tie na fidie no so you see maybe me nim say o man nyina na ye chekere amaye ho se koyia
na interview no problem or interview no ho no ye dey
oh e bisan about the fact say aban buy why not doing so on kwa bonten external marketing konkubo o say o previous aban ne kura so sa no monko ba bia na aban we buy wanya hwe ana captain man a swift answer so onya hwe dia you see the duty of government okay is to implement policy or decide not to implement. It means that Obetina is idle. So if this government is not doing anything, then it means that Oyebibi in terms of policy, then they should be made, President Mama should be made a lifetime president. Say they're not Captain Kano. Because Obaya won ya share no. And the economy no equity. In the previous administration, somewhere 8 months, 9 months down the line, now $1 is saying. Na me brother ka say ne maboa den yes ye dwadifo no although no boa den no yen nim say relatively there is some stability
95.1
there are some few commodities are no boa and maintaining the price although the main determinant factor of price increment are fuel meanwhile fuel so from and that is why I come to agree with you say sa ban etumi at the price regulation ever. But does government have that power of course you want man kitty be also bind but that is why I have said, I think last week I said it here, say I said government focus mainly on agriculture. Agric young post harvest losses is over billions of dollars. You go for ye bro. You go bubu you harvest bro ni wia. O dey send tisi akire. Ko 3 times so be san so nya bro abefie. Post harvest losses. And so when you go to the market, sikana akuani di ru afuo no mu no. Owi a wonya
95.1.
But anke yetumi I harvest here. And before we are able to do that, I was buying them. If you leave it to the individuals, it is difficult to reach that maximum. I was buying to me them. But you see, your market women, there is one thing we fail to identify. And when I say, speaker, say me ba ho ba beta dia. Oba me say, oh, I wunti and I made them out 10 cedis. But ni pafu for bad dia. Come the man 12 cedis. So we sell based on the relations we have with each other. We are not fair. But you go to the market.
That's why we are big man.
Well, obeka so ni mo me
big man.
Me no watina
mpotam big man.
Sir, entu ni na say me ye. Sir, me drive na pese me tade a. Me pakisi nchen. No man nante.
Unim sa
bi kapa. Na pa. Me tumi yi me watch no. Oh, na me de gu ba bi, me ka kimi fan shamen sa me peke ka ki de shan sa pa, go me show off. This time me nya na sa, na hwembotom. No man nante. O de fa eastern region kwan se okokufu di. O mo ntontom nua no okwan. Enuani mumu di go on ma yento. Yan so ekuta ka ye ba na mu twan ajam na mo. Adan.
O mo ne from coefficient.
Adan. Ensu aye no bottle water.
Eyi ho no me friend is say. Dunkwa no fit to oboase kwan ni ho no. Mako wase kropon a me.
Oba.
Ana me se me tomre. Na first one na me hu ye no na esusado no. Enti na me se me mpe no. Price our boy me the number of mushrooms I know accounting. Me ba manim kakra be hu dia soso kakra no chese wono no de we yi train no abo I mean price in the crow first one the boy many times 2. Na mze masa. Minya kamesa akomechi. Wo hwe me ka ho na ade abo me bo ana.
When the model as say me ma develop.
Ozi o boss na say o de ubetumi ato.
When the new model am say develop he. So be come market ho ko digwa enuan na kwakọta akwa ho machi. O kwa pechalote she penika na peshe ta tetekora she. O kwa nya duane no bo fo. But because nim na akoya na agbo perfume kakra gu ho a. Abo abebo no. You see, we are becoming so wicked to ourselves.
Coefficient.
It is because government doesn't have the power to set control prices.
Government has the power. Or you can't obey enacted laws in the area obey.
Well, so we need those laws. You see, baby to say Germany. They have a system in place a monitor profit margins. Immediately you begin hitting the ceiling. Almost no, you are going beyond. So they call you. So no. Your food say be nkoyi. Nti be hwe mo ani say no, I say what so. And when you are going below, it's difficult for you to do business out there and make a loss. But when the profit is hitting the ceiling, omunim say it will have ripple effect on the economy, especially the people. When the people suffer, the economy suffers. So quickly they call you to order. But here they are not. So I think say I see it to me. I didn't never Google come say the bear and never boy say be basa no.
Trade ministry dey say some year but omunje.
Is you or some yen so to me. Me say bribi nka me create platform.
Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Auto paste ewo enkra ha na ye 10 cedis.
Oko akurasi
Oko akurasi
10 cedis.
Simple as
the same price. Yankwa
oba nkra ha auto liter of fuel. 10 cedis baby abeko bi a liter of fuel 10 cedis.
When we enti a men support guta for ni ade say omo pamo alata for free market no. Yeah. Over say oton ade pa ho. Ye odin bi agana for say alata bo. Say ade ni 50 cedis alata need this profit 1 cedi per better so. Firanapa be say nyimre no aton be 50 pieces. Ghana ni ade ni 50 Ghana cedis. Or the 100 Ghana cedis better so. Enti be guo sa say yade ye pressure bugu sa na say alatani di ne de ba ya ne ato and we the Ghanaians na ngasa kro na ma ye ntonye ma mfiri ngasa ye nkrofo because omu ku yen
obi ye me bi and na me per cylinder to the new types of cylinders here abe shop within a distance if I say shop ba ko ni ba ko so ni the coin and the first shop the board from 2600 ana me ne ka ya 2004 crowd so on. But me and Kasa within me say no, as I call you, sisi me. and I'm so okay me the mentor. Then I moved on to the next shop. Me call ye na nipa na bought me 2,400 na kwani sa one you know. Me ne kan na be 2,002. And I'm like the same size, the same kg, everything. And I'm like why? Me call back and I'm go beside and say nti wo mfa so be nko na wo penti e wo di dwa.
Because when you go to ask them about why and so on, make me actually say one more financing system no mechanism no another challenge. Because sometimes interest rate was so you understand. But Nigeria needed an interest rate in Sebi and sir. Of course, when you look at the quality of product and so on, a boy na Ghana for product no quality no I was so irrespective of that. We feel say your profit margin at the tone nyama so no. You do kunyan kasa yan hodo do.
Okay.
You best before. In fact, on the economy, whether we like it or not, things have normalized. Me makase the rate at which anani pewu in the past 8 years, and this time I swat out of frustration, anxiety, and no common. I swat Yaren and Kukuni Pebri. I did about come and who can separate accident. But no infant. But then you have Barbomoni, a certain Mupani and Botomua. Transportation. I saw from fuel. All my project is in the coming days, you know, LPG, gas, super, and then diesel is going to reduce from about 2.4% to like 4.2%. Aban papa mai. Me ba na mete se me just substance aban papa ba so hu. Hu di en. Hu di en. But me kan no kran kire ho.
Koyo mami bra so na time na ka do kra do.
Time ni so mo fa me na mama enta.
Is I also kra no I late ti ene no on wrap it up. O ye later sasa na eba. But me da say now there is something happening with the Ministry of Communication. Yet ye baby na Airtel Tigo no egu ye. And aye omo ye merger and still omo ntimi an sustain. And Esla also then communication minister boy na Ghana ekoto Airtel Tigo as a company. Na say ye ka say 80 no Airtel Tigo ni e ka bo ma say ye friend 80 no. And so aban ntimi manage. Company ni still gua na ego. Womo de ka over $300 million a womo ntimi ntia. As I saw signing agreement with Telecel, not Telecel, it take over. But merger no, with AT and Telecel no, akwa yen sembebre. As a yet transparent, emunda ho. For some of us, ye di enim. But minority ni say, call say yema munda ho. Na afe di womu bia no minister no enye clear. Na obia ntene ho ase because say auto company auto both assets and liabilities. Koyo minim maminti wo ho kakra just your comment a few one of it na justice mbrem na yempon your time aso
we dey time aso nti yenkasa nche yenkasa be kasa bebre I am the speaker mo fa time no bi nka program no
koyo avan
na nye bebre Mr. Speaker sabi me yame ayi kakra say minority Emeka said deal no and transparent. So what the question is, what do they want to know and they don't know?
I was say you're clear. So 18 year buying there as I say you're clear. The debt liabilities say what as I say you and as a debt war 18 no books so as I see you how much Telecel is offering
95.1
to take over.
And this money you know money.
As I say you again, negotiations are cost because I know of a third company, Retron Group.
Yeah.
Our mobile offer
prices.
Yes.
Much better than
Telecel.
Opti for CCR.
Exactly. So I mean, as I said, money clear. Almost money clear.
Anti minority in the Musanuma way, you know. Now some ranking member on or MPP near Sebi on communication. Committee
to respect say ranking member name brief you or more.
I don't know money.
No, maybe so.
You see how you saw how some job took part in activities of the previous administration when it comes to issues with communication. Before even some judge be cancer same way no na fed na that time no wanya ye ne hwehwe mu awiama bibia wo bia owo But so Felicity who information about the deal. Now Sabra say miracle, I didn't miracle. Doesn't mean you don't even trust the information you have yourself.
And as I didn't know, so to be
and you're saying. Do Ben Pana by Bay
why will Retron be offering you $150 million and Telesa is offering you
so that is the question.
$50 million.
That is the
and you still want to go for $50 million at the expense of $150 million.
And I don't know
why.
It's a simple question.
The why question not necessarily more.
And the why question was your bubisa. See, and you're transparent. They said the Yakata be so be hintobi. So they know this. So that is the information available. And you don't know, Mrs. Speaker. And this is a is that not the information?
Onua FM 95.1.
So be na say obi kata bibi so na so mpesi obi be hu bibi na information as if they are not even there is no even information available. As if in fact they know as if they know me nyina na say ya na yabo mama ne.
Again, the most important question is a telesell. It take you over all the liabilities of 80 and
that is it.
Take you over betuaka na wo na over $300 million.
Meaning say edwuma ye MP say di wo parliament. Krum ha nyina e ba omo first and information wo bibi ya ho e omo a. Because before bibi besi pi e besi tawo krum ha. Say parliament anya ntuma ensi.
And you don't expect them somebody be say. No, maybe it's a question, maybe, sir.
I don't expect them at the first place. Because a question, maybe, is a DNA yet transparent. Information now, man, you're wrong, and I said, what is the transparency about this? What don't you know? Because it seems they know everything. It seems on the other hand, they know everything, and on the other hand, they are asking for transparency. What should be transparent again? When you see company biaba, what is it? Kapudo say about your bay. And yes, I am famano, near the man, near him no. Near you know, Juma. Wouldn't answer when you know. So, you was to be as a dentina. Minister net, native fancy are buying ever take that sort of decision instead of the other one. So that's the question you should be asking. So, about to create an impression, say there is no transparency, there is no transparency. Said, I didn't do normal yano, Yambo be a man, and Yanya coaches to Marcia, I be an area bassi, Obian Fan and Sans and Sans, and Obian Penny Baby. Maza, you don't have anything to say.
That's it,
Mr. Speaker, I won't say narrative be say Nayane had drink kakra. Editor say
narrative there here.
They said the minu matisia. Say if the thing must have parliamentary approval, and I say I was saying parliament na enko na nuntie bi minority na e call for we na no case him say some judge involvement in communication issues in the previous government. It is because such informations were available to him at the parliamentary level. So what I say at the parliamentary level, when he say in rule parliamentary level, definitely they will request for such information to be given. Your money actually, and then nipa bi aduma. Say what I say. Even government companies, Krampono, our board, our structure. Your friend corporate governance in law said that I was say transparency and efficiency in BBI cost. And he said if the minority and for Atwa Bama or more call it for transparency, say a binding beam na information any available to or me feel he say a best because one a bebo buying lankasa Amadin Chayi be ubia offer sa de on hono I ubia de akofom. Editor Unzoka say ebi offer 150 million, ebi so offer 50. Why is the government forgoing the 150 and still trying to do business with the people who are offering 50,000 and 50 million? Maybe there are some and you might be a buying feel say even though you are offering us 150, we will still opt for the 50. Enti I was buying no massa in Chilimu na parliament for now omunya sa information na omo na be man microphone so at and same way as said e be a buying no enkoye say beba be propaganda and some because ade no e be known to everybody enye propaganda bim enti me hu ni say what they are calling for will even save the government in the near future enti enye ade be o say ye booty against na mo me o say something na ye nyina ye gitum na ye hwe say a hard dream say aban adwuma bebre na da bia ye ya na ye boka de bia ya na ye boka enti se ye beton e de ama company private institution na ebetimi aye na mfa so aba na Ghana for so e bia ye biem na Ghana for anya adwuma ya eno ye better enti me de mesre ne se omo man nye transparent se be ya ebeboa na enkoba ti say dachi bi na be another scandal ebeba be so aban we say come.
Speaker,
thank you.
Speaker, Pacho. 2 minutes. Speaker, oh debi. Very important issue be debi kan. Speaker, member.
30 seconds.
Okay, member. When you convener for election with Ghana.
Yes.
And now me trigger an RTR request to the Electoral Commission.
For what?
Now, the main na necessity we are heading towards a path yanya careful. Ya sitting and and that is what you know I've been doing. You were NDC or MPP. It is not the wish of the MPP and the NDC to have a 2 political party state. And I know, Speaker, Okram Pesa, say MPP failure and NDC failure, and where do we go? There must be an alternative. And so what I have done is I trigger RTI request demanding the Electoral Commission to give us basic informations on political parties that contested the previous elections. Okay, there are some of them who were not political parties; they are just groups. Omuni physical structures as demanded by the Electoral Commission's Regulatory Act to test Omuni National Executive Officers near there. And so we are asking the EC to provide us this information so that we can bring sanity in our political space. So watch it out.
But there's a political parties now pursue who are and then you launch back coconut group. Be free here may come. Why not launch a new political party?
I have anything.
A war a year.
Oh, Alan.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,